Alright, before we talk about Byleth, we're going to go for Weekly Revival 6, the 2 Lucinas and a Julia. Let's see how we're going to do here. But yeah, we have quite a few things to talk about the new Byleth. Or the fact that we now know more things about him. Yeah, it's very interesting. Anyways, here we go. Red, blue, or green. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Chat, which one do you want me to go for? Bottom right, getting another Lucina would be nice. But at the same time, blue. Right blue. 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 Harden. Full circle. Go Arjuna. Bottom left is bottom right. A lot of you guys are saying bottom left. Alright, here we go then. Go for let's see if it is Harden. You guys always say it's Harden. Wow, Harden looks really different. Harden looks kind of cute. All right, you know what? I shouldn't be wasting orbs, but I do wanna fix my Lucina. Come on, please, let's go. Well, what a waste. Luna. I already have enough Lunas. All right, so you should not do that, but I'm a firm believer in bottom right. Obviously, it didn't work out this time. Oh, there was no orbs today. Oh my. Wow. You know, it could have felt better if I got some orbs today, and then I could be like, wow, you know, I spent 4 orbs that I got today, but I don't even get that much. Thanks, IS. Damn. All right. Anyways, let's talk about new Byleth. I mean, not new, but the fact that we now know more about him. Introducing Byleth, Tested Professor, the promotional gift that players who purchase the Fire Emblem Three Houses game can receive on or after July 26th. This actually disappoints me so much because it turns out our amount of exclusivity with him is actually just 5 days. You gotta be kidding me. Please visit official Fire Emblem Heroes website for details on how to obtain Byleth, Tested Professor. In other words, get the game, link it to your Club Nintendo, well, it's not Club Nintendo anymore, but My Nintendo account, and you should get Byleth. Byleth, Tested Professor will appear in Mythic Hero summoning event starting on 31st of July at 3 a.m. Note, however, that Byleth, Tested Professor himself is not a Mythic Hero. This is why I was very, very, very upset. Look, when we first talked about Byleth, we were like, okay, if he's going to be a hero, he's going to be on that banner. And then we're going to have female Byleth be GHB. We've seen this happen so many times before. Well, not necessarily so many times, but at least with Robins, right? Male Robin is in the main pool, female Robin is the GHB hero. Then we talked about maybe he would be a Tempest Trial hero because, well, then he'd be free for everybody, and then, but that would irk some people who got the game, and you would just have an extra copy of Byleth. All right, so, and, you know, Tempest Trial heroes generally aren't that crazy good, unless you're like the Black Knight. At the time, Black Knight was like amazing, but you get my point. Maybe that didn't work out so well. Nobody talked about him being on the Mythic Hero banner and not being a Mythic Hero. That is literally the worst option. Now it incentivizes buying the game. You know why? Because when you're on the Mythic banner, even though it is 8% banner, because there are 3 reds in total, so 2 other reds, your chances of getting Byleth is lower than on a normal banner. So you're otherwise saying like, you know, if you really want him, just buy the game, because that's a better, well, that's a guaranteed chance. But it is much easier to get him that way than to actually just pull in the banner. This is the first time ever that we've gotten a new hero introduced on Mythic Banner or Legendary Banner that is not the Mythic Hero. That is so strange. I know they're trying something new, but this isn't cool. This is like, for me, on the level of controversy as Ira. The first time Ira came out, that was pretty ugly too, because she got on her own banner and she was the only new hero on that banner, right? I was hoping for a Kaze situation where like they just give him away for free and then later on he'll be introduced into the main pool or something like that. But no, none of that. Anyways, let's go over what he is. I'm kind of disappointed by Isa's decision here, but obviously it favors them. Child of former captain of Knights of Seros, Geralt, a stoic, capable professor at the Officers Academy. Appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I really want to see his attack animation because female Byleth, the way she swings her sword makes no sense. And I've heard people say, oh, it's a feint. You don't use a feint with a two-handed sword. And especially from the fact that you jump, then you go underswing, because you're just going to break your wrist and deliver very little force. Like, none of it makes sense. And then the fact that, you know, Fire Emblem Heroes is like a turn-based fighter. Like, why are you feinting? Your opponent can't attack you until you attack, right? Anyways, it doesn't make very much sense because Geralt is, like, he's supposed to be this amazing guy. You know, obviously knows how to fight. Obviously, you being his kid should know how to fight. So none of that makes sense to me. Either way, let's go over the hero now. Creator Sword. It appears to be the same as, yep, it's the same as female Byleth, which is crazy good. The special trigger cooldown -1 is amazing because it's a slaying weapon. 16 might slaying weapons are already amazing on base, but the fact that it's null everything, null breaths, and then also on top of that, null special fighter, like all null fighters as well. It is so good. It's such a ridiculously good anti-meta sword. Obviously makes him one of the best sword heroes in the game immediately. Now, you guys are right. It's not much of a whip sword because it doesn't extend. And I'm thinking people at Fire Emblem Heroes just didn't want to put in the extra budget to animate the whip effect. Because in the art itself, he's using it. He's whipping. Okay, that sounds kind of kinky. But it's extending out. For female Byleth especially. Like, well, we've seen her female Byleth. Male Byleth art still hasn't come out. Anyways, so I'm just thinking they didn't want to animate it because it would look really cool and take a lot of frames. So way to go. Save on the budget and then make it harder to get him so you get more money is how it feels like, to be honest. Honestly, guys, if you really want Byleth, this banner might be really horrendous on trying to get him. So it might just be cheaper just to buy the game. Which also makes a lot more sense because the game is more substantial than buying 60 orbs. Or not 60 orbs, like 100-something orbs. Which is generally, well, it's like 80-something orbs, the median. But of course, there's 3 heroes, so it's actually pretty hard to get something. Get him. Anyways, Ruptured Sky. Now, the hearing here is Ruptured Sky is an inheritable skill. And that changes everything. Ruptured Sky is actually not as good as people think it is because of the fact that your opponent has to have a lot of attack. So 20% of, say, 50 attack, right, is 10 damage. So to put that in perspective, even if they reach 60 attack, you're not hitting very hard. It's not doing a lot of damage. But the one good thing about it is it triggers really quickly, and against Dragon or Beast foes, it doubles up. So it could be pretty good against Dragon or Beast foes, especially if you can get it to trigger really quickly. Anyways, that skill, it's interesting that they put this in the game. I do like it, but I honestly thought this would be personal. But I guess it's just going to be like, who was he? The guy of Misthalin, Owain. It's just like him with the blue flame. Alright, for the A skill, it is distant counter. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. A lot of protagonists in Fire Emblem games have distant counter, but it never translates into heroes. But it's nice to see it does. However, this automatically makes him fodder. Because now you can learn Rupture Sky and distant counter. So that's very valuable fodder. He also has Chill Speed. Who really cares? Chill Speed is... well, it's on quite a few characters now, but it is not the best B skill, especially for a character like this. Obviously, Wrath would be better because if you could have Rupture Sky instantly and do 10 extra damage, then you use Rupture Sky much, much better. So female Byleth is going to use Rupture Sky better because she has Wrath. So Chill Speed is not an ideal B skill, but I guess you can have it in an odd speed wave. Wow, he is. He's really fodder. I mean, he's going to be good either way. But if you wanted to use one of the 2 Byleths, I would go for female Byleth 100% of the time. Even though she swings the sword so awkwardly. But she is just much better offensively because she has Fury 4 Wrath. And she has... what's her C skill? Either way, that's a much better offensive combination. And people are going to be like, well, you know, he has distant counter. But keep in mind, at higher levels of the gameplay, you very rarely fight heroes with ranged weapons or ranged anything. It's mostly just armor heroes. And they're always, you know, one range weapons. Alright, anyways. Wow, he's mostly just fodder. Okay. And he says, I sometimes feel I'm grasping for a purpose in life. well, you're gonna be grasping for a lot of purposes, and life, because you're getting foddered. Perhaps someday I will know what it is. Okay, well, you're gonna struggle for that. Note, only those who have purchased Fire Emblem Three Houses and have entered gold points by June 29, 2020 will be able to receive the promotional gift. So yeah, you have a lot of time. You have essentially 11 months. A Nintendo account is required to receive and redeem My Nintendo points. Terms apply. Yep. So, I mean, if you have heroes, you probably connected your account to your My Nintendo account. And you should, because you get a lot of extra goodies for that. But yeah, that is Male Byleth. Oh yeah, I might as well just show you guys. Anyways, if you guys connected to your My Nintendo account, you get all of this stuff, which is pretty cool. But honestly, it's whatever. So the biggest benefit is obviously just getting Byleth. Well, let me know what you guys think about Male Byleth. Oh, I guess Forging Bonds is coming soon, and it's gonna be about 3 houses. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna spoil any story.